technology screens. We specialize in black and dark technology. We're going to say black now. Black technology and ambient light projection technology. All right, so what you're seeing here on 144 inches is my entire wall painted with the advanced ambient light projection 38 Black Widow. Now, at the bottom where we have changes coming, yes, we're going to be changing a lot of things out. The entire company will be wrapped around this new technology. As in some of the other things we have on this website, we will not be having anymore due to the fact that 38, every day we work with this stuff, it does something even interesting. So now we have it at a mass 144 inch, pretty good size screen. Usually if I had the other product, I would have to be in the dark a little bit because if it lights on the fade a little bit, with this black contrast, it absorbs so much light, it's unbelievable. So, new changes that are coming. We are going to be doing a lot of demonstrations back and forth with other screen paint products, certified screens, because on our end, we need to know that this screen is the best of the best. And those tests have to be done at the end of the day. Now, this is going to ruffle some feathers. It is. It's definitely going to ruffle some feathers. But you have to understand this is strictly business at the end of the day. We need to know this technology's capabilities. In order to put a label on it to say this product is number one, we have to go through everything. So, we will be doing testing against screen paints. We will be doing testing demonstrations against certified screens and so forth. The name will be changing, a few things that will be changing on the YouTube account. There is a fan page being customized for the technology. As you can see, we're going to be working on new labels. There's all kinds of stuff we're working on new technology. And this is just the beginning, the stepping stage of what we're going to be moving toward. Legendary black technology is something else we're also working on. It's actually much darker than what we have here. So we're looking at getting into more darker, more blacker levels of screen paint products and physical projection screens. We're not moving in the direction of gunmetal or in the direction of gray and silver. It's just not, it's pointless at the end of the day. Especially when we've seen with this technology you can do at the end of the day, how it has the ability to be able to pull out amazing images in fully lit environments at massive screen size. Love it. That's incredible. Let me turn this down a little bit so I can speak here.
When you think Wawa, you may think breakfast and lunch. Now think Wawa for dinner. With delicious menu options like a double cheeseburger. Enjoy dinner.
All right.
Your way.
Turn this down a little bit. So I'm on my short throw. This is my 720p short throw projector. Price tag, $139. That's it. $139. The whole object of the technology we're developing, or we are developing, is to bring out so people don't have to spend all this money for these expensive, overpriced projectors in order to achieve a somewhat half picture quality. Because at the end of the day, we explain to you that you're not getting full contrast, you're not getting the color you're supposed to get at the end of the day from your projector. This is why you have to calibrate. This is why you have to be stuck in these ambient light controlled environments, because your screen can't do what your projector is designed to do at the end of the day. There is no way in the world you should ever be stuck in a dark environment. Not with the power we have with projectors today. Now, when I started back 7 years back, there was no such thing as a 3,000 lumen projector. It didn't exist. They had 2800 was the highest you're going to be to get on a projector. I've seen a 3,000 lumen pop in, much brighter image, but at that particular time, 28, 2,000, 2,500 lumens, those are the ones that actually did exist. With projectors, as powerful as with the lumen counts, with the capability of pulling these insane contrast levels, why are they still in ambient light controlled environments? How come the color doesn't improve? How come the contrast doesn't improve? How do you go through all these different mechanisms to make your picture look good at the end of the day? Again, as I said before, nothing wrong with the projector, there's something wrong with the screen. So here we have an old projector, discontinued. I'm pretty sure every time they demonstrate with this up a white screen, they probably would have never thought in a million years that it could look just like this in a fully lit environment. I was in here yesterday on Facebook. This is the first time, well, Facebook was the first time we fired up the projector on the larger screen. And man, I'm telling you, this stuff just gets better and better and better and better. Now, you may see a line right in there. That is due to the fact there is a scuff mark on the lens. I have to go get it fixed, I have to clean it out. I haven't had time, to I've been really busy, but this is to show you at the end of the day that you don't have to go out and spend all this money for these expensive overpriced projectors to achieve a beautiful picture quality when our technology will give you a 720p projector and get outstanding results. Now imagine if you're shopping for a projector, and I've heard customers just send me onslaughts of links about what about this projector and what about that projector, and this projector has a high contrast, and this projector has better color, and this projector this and that, drive themselves crazy trying to pick out a projector that is going to make their screen look amazing. And at the end of the day, I try to explain to them, look, you're buying this technology, you're not going to have to go through that. You don't have to go through the problem of overpriced projectors or having to worry about contrast levels, none of that, because the screen does the work for you. So changes that are coming to our company, we're not going to do the whole tit for tat back and forth. It's tiresome, it's draining back and forth, every little thing here and there. What we're going to do is we're going to test the products once and for all, and that is the end of it. Which means at the end of the day, we are going to be going out and buying products, bringing them over here and testing them to see if they are what they say they are against the technology that we have here. And also too, we want to test against certified screens to see where we stand at, because keep in mind at the end of the day, a certified screen is going to cost you anywhere from $1,500. They can cost you $800, $1,500, but the more expensive ones, the gunmetals, are going to cost you around $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And already I've got a chance to see what my technology looks like next to a $4,000, $5,000, and $4,500 screen. My next stage is I want to see how they look next to all of them. So we're going to begin that process of doing tests with our products side by side. As a matter of fact, I have to put in an order today for 2 more surfaces that we're interested in from Elite Screens. Now, like I said, don't keep me wrong. Their products work perfectly fine, no problem whatsoever, next to a white screen, but next to our technology, it's a different story. So that's what we need to see. All right, so let me get some demonstrations in here. I was looking at this one. That one's pretty good. I got this one over here. Oh, gaming off of this was amazing. Last night I was in here with, who was I gaming with? Oh, I was on Facebook gaming, the gaming app, doing the gaming demonstration. Freaking amazing. So this is doing way better, way more advanced than the blue we had in here. No problem picking up with at all, period. And then the wall is just that solid black, which I love so much. So we have a launch date already available. Let me see. Again, we're only going to have 60 per cart. 60s in the 32, 60s in the 48s. Let me see. So we're not going to put down any form of, you can only buy one. Nope. If you want to buy 10, you can buy 10. If you want to buy 12, buy 12. We got somebody already coming in who's putting in an order for 48s for his huge screen he's going to paint in. So, you know, it's up to you. I love those commercials. They're so funny. I'm going to go down to this one over here. Oh, AK Earth. There it is right there. I was looking for that. I got the other ones. Let me see. It's a channel. I got some really cool ones on here.
We don't limbo. Look back and think, but we do offer free cash.
I thought that was a house. All right, so we got a pretty busy day today. Like I said, we're not going back and forth with the tit for tat. It's exhausting. We're just going to do it all in one hit. We're going to buy products, bring them over here, and put them against the technology. This technology, if I'm going to give it the name, the best of the best, and keep in mind, if you're on the best of the best list, be happy at the end of the day that you have been chosen to go against a Black Widow at the end of the day. Now, if you choose you do not want to go against this technology, then you can kindly send me an email and we'll say, hey, look, Mr. Bird, I don't want to go against your screen. At the end of the day, no problem. We're not going to show the email. It's nobody's business between me and you. At the end of the day, that's it. Not going to add you on there. Just going to say the particular party decided that they don't want to participate in the test, and that's the end of it right there. But at the end of the day, I need to know on my end, not just for show for anybody else. I need to know on my end that this screen is the best. I can't sit there and make a claim that my product is the best if I haven't tested against everything else. I can't say that we beat everything else if we haven't done it yet. So we are going to start putting in the orders in the day. I'll be on Elite Screen's website. There are several screens we need to get off of there from the door. We need to collect everything from what they have. We will submit information and contact Screen Innovation to see if they're willing to allow us to be able to use sample sheets. So at the end of the day, I have to talk to attorneys about that. That's a gray area. It's a serious gray area. Because at the end of the day, they're going to say we're slandering their copyrights. And on our end, we're saying we're not slandering your copyrights. We're doing it side by side because everybody else is doing it side by side, but we can't. What's the problem? So that's a bit of a gray area. That does involve attorneys at the end of the day. As for DMP Supernova, we will be contacting them and a couple of who are the companies we have? DMP Supernova. There's a couple of the companies. I do want to contact a company called Dragonfly. I want to see exactly side by side where our technology ends up with them. That I do want to see. But like I said, this is stuff we want to do because we want to make sure you can't go out and say your product is the best if you haven't tested against everything else on the market. You can't give yourself that label at the end of the day. It doesn't work that way. You have to go out there and physically test your product against everything that you can possibly get your hands on in order to make that statement. So that's what we will be doing in the next couple of weeks. As in the product's performance, it's going to do what it's supposed to do at the end of the day. Not a problem whatsoever. Due to the fact that the screen, it basically was able to pull an image up in the middle of a snowstorm outside. Well, not in the middle of a snowstorm, after a snowstorm, and still pull an image up with no problem whatsoever. And we can do it here. All right then, people, in this demonstration also. So we have some new changes that will be coming to the YouTube channel. We have changes that will be coming to the website. It's going to be revamped. It's being revamped right now. And we're going to start the process of taking a lot of pictures and videos and a lot of demonstrations popping up on the technology. I have several spray-on demonstrations, and hopefully that I can get. I'm trying to figure a way how to get I think I can. To get because we have acoustic version of this technology, and it's designed for visible technology. I have an acoustic screen downstairs that I'm going to have to disconnect, take outside, and spray it because we need that done for the demonstration ASP. Snow's not going anywhere anytime soon, so what I have to do is I want to drop a tarp out there and knock the screen out. It's only going to take me a couple of minutes because the 38 invisible is a quick activator, so that's not going to take long to do. All right, so as you can see, we got a lot to do. We have demonstrations that have to be done. And just looking through all this right here, we're going to be showing off the invisible technology today. We're also going to be showing off that project we're working on making the floor into using 3D mapping. We're going to be doing a lot of 3D mapping applications today because we have companies that are interested in the 3D applications of the technology. Ooh, this is a nice one right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our takeover of General Motors is complete.
Dr. Abel, GM's Ultium
And we will be doing very little live streams. I get too occupied in live streams. I noticed that. I'm going back, I'm evaluating myself when I do my demonstrations. And as I watch my demonstrations to live, way too occupied. I need to come on here, explain the technology, and leave. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple, sweet, and quick. That's what we're going to start doing. Doing things differently. Like I said, no more tit for tat, back and forth. We'll bring the product down, test it. If it holds up against our technology, fantastic. If it doesn't, that's the end of it. We know where it stands. Now, if anybody else wants to do the other dumb stuff, let them do it. We don't care at the end of the day. As long as we can show video testimony of live, we have to be done live, testimony of our product doing what it needs to do at the end of the day. And that's how we're going to handle it from now on until other things are taken care of by the attorneys. Yeah, they're still going to be involved. Yes, they are. Unfortunately, they have to be. All right, so that's how we're going to do things. Oh, that's how that keeps falling over. I just watched my camera fall off one of my units. I thought the cat did it. But anyway, as I said before, we're not going to do the tit for tat. We don't care if they do memes. We don't care about that. I don't care what they put on the website. We're going to bring it down to brass tack. Bring your product down here, and that's not just one person, everybody. Bring your product down here, test it. And if you can't pass on an ultra short throw 4K laser projector, if you can't pass on a basic 720p ultra short throw, long throw, 5 different projectors you'll be tested against. Also, too, you'll be tested outside too also. If your screen can't hold up, that's the end of it right there and then. I don't care if they get on the other end and they rant and they carry on about this, that. No, the tests are there. This is what happens. That's the end of it. And that's how we're going to do things. All right, well, I got to get cracking, Jackson. I got a lot of work to do. I got to get ready to prep the next room. We may have the new lamp coming in for the Christie projector, which we have to install for demonstrations. And I have to get ready to set up for the outside demonstrations. We have to spray. How many screens we spraying today? I think we're going to do 3 screens today. We got to spray. This is an acoustic invisible technology under Black Widow. Also, too, you'll notice some changes that will be popping up very soon on the YouTube channel. We are getting rid of the dead subscribers. So when we did subscribers, these are accounts that should not be on the account. My buddy did a remote control access to the page, and yes, they have to be removed because they should not be there to begin with. As for the naysayers being there, at the end of the day, honestly, truthfully, don't care. You don't have a voice here, so you can't come here and carry on and act up and go into these fits. You can't. No more. That's the end of it. We're no more open mic. That's gone. You cannot dislike on the channel. That's been disabled by YouTube. So all you can do is come in and watch, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So why would I take the point to remove you? If you want to come on the channel, come on the channel. No sooner than I basically deleted 35, I got another 40 plus subscribers just jumped onto the channel. So if you guys are that eager to come in and watch, hey, enjoy yourselves at the end of the day. But remind you, you don't have a voice anymore. It's gone. All communications for here and there have been cut out from the door. And you can't dislike. So enjoy. Grab some popcorn. That way you can see exactly at the end of the day what real technology looks like. And this is what you should be seeing in demonstrations. A 144-inch screen and a fully lit environment displayed. Not in the dark. All right. I'm gonna do some 4K fish on here. I like my relaxing fish. Look at the Tom and Jerry's. I forgot they had the Tom and Jerry's on here. I love watching the Tom and Jerry's. Look at that right there. All right, let me get some fish to display off here because I need to do some demonstrations of this one. Let me go over to the tropical 4K fish. Now when you see all that light hidden in here, if this screen was smaller, like right around here, smaller, it would have been missed by the light over top. That's why I explained to you, the larger the screen, the more light it's going to take. The screen is literally a wall. So any light we have in the environment, I don't care what it is, it's going to make contact with the screen. When you have smaller screens, but the problem is the fact that you're going to have less contact with the screen. And that's why I like to do the demonstrations on big screens at the end of the day.
Every day brings new opportunities to redefine what a truck can be. Ram is the top brand of new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Push the limits of what's possible with a light. Push the limits what's possible.
All right, with that being said, I am finished here. I have to go into the next room. I have much prepping to do today. This will be the last live demonstration for today. We're not doing lives like that anymore. Lives are going to be reserved for test demonstrations because we have to do this live, and that's basically about it. Anything else? No. Like I said, we're doing things different. I have to go on the YouTube channel, and we have to basically wipe out the remaining rest of the unoccupied subscribers. I mean, they shouldn't be there to begin with. At the end of the day, some people don't care if they get robots on there, whatever it is, as long as they can build their numbers. At the end of the day, if there's nobody there, they shouldn't be on the account to begin with. That's the way it should be done. So I'm removing those off my account. At the end of the day, we did try to drop, like I said, last week or last month, we did drop quite a few, but like I said, I accumulated 35 plus. So, yeah. All right. That being said, I'm done. I got much to do today. Very busy day today. Got to go. You got the date when the Black Widow's going to launch. We have to go over to Facebook and do another demonstration over there because we have people over there eager to get their hands on this Black OLED technology. And we have to start your stuff over there. I will be doing a few screens, motorized projection screens we'll be painting in. We'll be doing everything differently on the website. A lot of the videos, if you go on the website right now, a lot of videos are disappearing, and these new video players are popping up, getting ready to show off everything we have to do now all over again. And I'm going to enjoy this because, man, this stuff is so much fun to work with. It is so much fun to work with. As I said before, as you watch, your screen's got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I can't do this on the screen. It's not big enough. Gaming on this screen at 144 inches in black technology, oh my goodness, it's amazing. But as I said before, we'll show this up later on, all pre-records. It's demonstration's not about that. What about that real quick? That's basically about it. Okay, thank you all. Gotta go and